Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to episode 16 NFL edition. The boys back. Again, we missed Friday. Somebody got called into work for OT, and somebody else was unavailable for the week, so we're lacking on the college football side a little bit, but we're here. It's time to talk some NFL football. Gentlemen, how was your weekend?
Pretty good, man. I had a small little parlay, you know, and I don't even do parlays like that. That's why I just want to talk about it. It was all right. Um, but I'm not trying to go too much into it. But as Colin alluded, I was the guy who had some stuff going on. So last week was kind of but we ended off pretty cool. You know what I mean? How was y'all weekend?
Not bad, not bad. No birthday celebrations and whatnot going on, but kind of low key. Didn't really do much. Took the baby to a trampoline park to on Sunday for like a little Halloween thing, jump for toddlers. Jamar, what you do? Sit at home and watch football.
Work, man. Work Friday night, Sunday night.
Ooh,
So I'm still recovering, but I'm here. I didn't really watch too much football this weekend. I'm not going to lie. I did watch one game in particular at
hmm,
1 p.m.
wonder
in
what game that
Philly,
was.
and that's about it, man. I'm ready to talk about it.
What? Oh, you son of a bitch!
Ready to talk about it.
Sorry, my mic's falling apart. Um. All right. Well, I guess we'll just jump right into it then. Um. Thursday night game. Um. Vikings Chargers. Phil, you want to start it off?
No, just go into the stats because then I could go off from there.
All right. Well, the Chargers routed the Vikings 37-10. Um, Carson Wentz threw for 144, one touchdown, one interception, which it sounds like his season's over after needing
Surgery.
left shoulder surgery. Um, I mean, I'm pretty sure that injury was sustained before this past week, so why they still decided to throw him out there is a little questionable to me. You had a third quarterback on the roster, Max Brosmer, rookie, could have seen what he was about. JJ was still recovering. Sounds like JJ might start this next week. I
Oh,
think he was full participant in practice, every practice so far this week. Um, Not much doing on the running game. 34 yards as a team from Minnesota. Justin Jefferson had a day, 7 catches, 74 yards. On the flip side, Justin Herbert only threw for 227, three touchdowns and an interception. Um, Kamani Vidal, he had a day. 117, a touchdown, 23 carries. Um, Justin Herbert had 62 rushing yards. That's not winning football. Lab McConkey, 6 catches, 88 yards, and a touchdown. Um, yeah, I'm just not going to try to pronounce this dude's first name so I don't butcher it. But Gadsden, 5 catches, 77 yards, and a touchdown. Unk himself, Keenan Allen, 4 catches, 44 yards. Um, Looks like the Vikings really couldn't get much going on offense. Um, I didn't watch. I watched some of this game. Um, not too much of it. Obviously, I'm an old man, 31 now. I fell asleep early, so missed some of the game. Phil, I'm assuming you watched it. What were your thoughts on the game? Or I guess first
I
off,
mean,
you happy Wentz is done now? You think Wentz had his glory?
no, I mean, Not not last week because I wasn't here, but the week before, for everybody that was watching, I kind of alluded to him being hurt already. Um, I think what it came down to it, they were gonna push it as long as he could go,
Throw a
and that's
football.
kind of what Kevin O'Connell said. Like, they kind of know the situation, the quarterback room. We got two
Two young guys.
undeveloped, untested. Even though JJ McCarthy's a little tested, but like he felt like throwing Max Brosmer in a situation wouldn't have been the best for the start of his career. Either way, man, we signed a veteran quarterback, John
I
Wolford.
did see that.
That tells me kind of what you were saying. They rolling the dice with JJ McCarthy because we're not about to start no John. I don't think so.
I hope not.
so,
I hope
yeah, I
not.
hope
I
not.
hope they go back to JJ, but if not
So,
JJ, I'd much rather see
yeah.
much rather
I
see
mean,
Brosmer.
I really don't know, man. I really don't know. I mean, hey, Wentz did his thing for as much as he could. Our offensive line still not healthy, and even in the game, we got some injuries. But still, no excuse for the lack of run game. But it's also game script. When you're starting to get blown out, you're not gonna run the ball. You want to try to get some chunk yards. Justin Jefferson's always gonna get his, even though he didn't go on his over. He's always gonna get a plus 50, plus 60. Um, I think this is just my opinion. I mean, even with JJ McCarthy starting, I think this week might be a wash, but we'll see. We'll get to that when we talk about that. Uh,
That's a big game
so
for you
yeah,
guys. I will say, Wentz needs to go back to his Philly days and start favoring his tight end because in 2 drives, my tight end parlay for the Chargers hit,
hmm
and then Wentz just decided I'm not going to throw it to my solid trusted tight end and get him I think the 40 yards he needed and a touchdown and 3 more catches,
yeah,
but whatever. We'll move past that. Um, yeah, I mean, I kind of been saying this the past few weeks, about the Chargers at least. Once Joe Alt came back, that offense was gonna start firing on all cylinders again, and sure enough, they did. I didn't mention this before, but as a team, Chargers had a total of 207 on the ground. So what is that? 413, 434 total offense. Yeah, I think so.
yeah,
Excuse me, total yards. Yeah, 419 total yards of offense for the Chargers. Only 164 for the Vikings. Um, but yeah, like you were saying, you guys have some injuries on the offensive line, which doesn't help, no matter who the quarterback is. Um, just a quick look ahead. It looks like the only offensive lineman still on the injury report right now is Brian O'Neill. So maybe this is a bounce back game. I know it's against a division opponent and whatnot, but we'll get into that later. Um, Jamar, I'm assuming you watch the game. What were your thoughts? Oh, he's biting it. He's biting his tongue right now.
I don't want to be critical against the Vikings because I like them, like JJ. I like the potential they got.
mm,
As a team, they're not there yet. They got the pieces around QB. They got the running back with Aaron Jones. That offensive line and that defensive line decides the game. On offense, if the quarterback doesn't have time and you can't run the ball, you're not gonna win that many games. It's not impossible. It's improbable. So until they can, like injuries happens, it's all over the league. Injuries happen, whatever. That offensive line gets to a point where you're rushing the ball and you're getting 34 yards through 4 quarters. You're in big trouble. Now your QB is getting sacked 5 times, and he's out. He's going down. Those are red flags, and if they can build on that offensive line, and I'm not saying this season they're going to do this, but like if they can start building on the offensive line even more, JJ can get into his rhythm. Cause I'm assuming he's starting next week. They could be on the up and up until they get that figured out. It's gonna be
Here
gonna
goes
be a long
Phil.
road, man. It'll be a long road, man. And it sucks.
Everybody.
It sucks. But
Yeah, I mean, I hate to see it.
it's not looking good. It's not looking good. But that's football, man. That's football.
Yeah, I mean,
That's just my take on it. I mean, JJ
So-
went off though. He had 74 yards,
yeah.
11 on targets, 7 catches. Like that's the number one. And when you
Addison.
running backs, none of the running backs went over 16 yards.
I mean, again though, playing from behind, you're not going to really run the ball too much, and it
No, but
showed
they didn't.
only 11 total rushes.
Yeah, they couldn't establish the run early, and they abandoned it, and they lost, and they scored once, which is not good.
I agree. Listen, you got to score points to keep yourself in the game, but let's move on because Phil's looking a little upset about this game.
No.
um, maybe JJ comes back and you have a bounce back game this week, so we'll see what happens.
All
Season's not over yet.
It's not over, but they're in a tough division. Yeah, it's not looking good. Like the NFC right now is like, you need to
Top
play
heavy.
perfect. You need to play
Very
perfect.
top heavy.
7th seed right now. The playoffs will start today. Have 5 wins. So you gotta be playing perfect.
It's early.
it's early,
Vikings
right?
quarterback JJ McCarthy ready to go for Sunday. So yeah, it looks like he is going to be playing. So
All right.
maybe this is the kick in the ass they need to get back on track. Hey, let's move forward to a more enjoyable game. Well, I'm not going to say more enjoyable because nobody ever wants to see an injury happen, especially a season-ending injury, regardless if it's to a player on one of your rivals. But sitting on the couch and watching our Eagles do what they should have done 3 weeks ago was very nice. First play from scrimmage, Saquon busts a 65-yard touchdown. Love to see it. Love to see Saquon finally doing his thing again. Eagles 38, Giants 20. Let's pump the brakes on talking about this game real quick because there's another conversation I want to have. And sports media is not talking about it nearly enough. Unbiasedly, why is Jalen Hurts not in the MVP talks right now? My
He
man
didn't have 5,000 yards last year.
My man has 20 total touchdowns, 2 total turnovers. What did you say, Jamar? He's only like 300 to 400 yards behind.
Yeah,
the leading passer.
Yeah, behind number 1.
He's
top 5 completion percentage. Like
70.2 percentage or completion percentage. Where is it? 114.4 passer rating, 67 QBR, mind you, just barely the second best of his career so far. 207 rushing yards, 5 touchdowns, 1 fumble. Whatever, we'll give it to him. 1 interception, 1 fumble. But to be honest, I get it. The league doesn't like him.
They don't like the Eagles.
True. They don't like the Eagles. Okay, Jalen. He's about 500 passing yards behind Justin Herbert.
Huh?
2 passing touchdowns away from Mahomes and Stafford. Out of starting quarterbacks, he is tied with, and I'm gonna go actual starters, not replacement starters. Lamar Jackson, who's only played half the number of games, same amount of interceptions. Jaden Daniels, again, Jaden Daniels has played 3 less games and has the same amount of interceptions. Um, completion percent or QBR. QBR, he's only 12 and a half points behind Dak. He's top 3 in, well, yeah, top 3 in QB rating or passer rating. Um, I'm gonna exclude Lamar from this because again he's only played 4 games and has a 130. But Drake May has a 118.7. Jared Goff has a 116.4, and then there's Jalen with a 114.4. And like I said, he's tied for 6th for passing touchdowns. Well, fuck Brock Purdy. He hasn't played a full season. Um, I don't even know what to make of this shit. Oh, he's low for passing. I mean, he's in the 200s for average. Um, but yeah, I'm not liking the lack of talks being had about Jalen Hurts' um sneakily MVP caliber season so far.
It won't happen, bro. It won't happen. He'll outplay the best quarterback in the Super Bowl, win, and it's like, oh well, this happened. He got carried. He's got this person. He's got that person, and there's always an excuse to be made. I'm not even gonna glaze him for what he's
Hey,
been doing, and
hey,
for years at this point.
let's get into it then. 15 of 20, 179 yards, 4 passing touchdowns without AJ Brown. Back-to-back weeks of a perfect passer rating. Last week he had just over whatever the line is for perfect. This week a 144.5. I want to say I want to say it's Drake May is the only other quarterback. Yes. Drake May is the only other quarterback, as far as I'm aware, to have a perfect passer rating this year. 2025. Oh, I guess I can't. Oh, let me do this. Daniel Jones stats. Whatever. But Jalen Hurts has posted 2 back-to-back games of a perfect passer rating. So, in my opinion, unbiased, a little biased, but mostly unbiased. Jalen Hurts needs to be talked about a little more in a positive manner. Let's hit some
Well,
stats.
hold on. I just want to add something. When you talk about he's like almost 500 yards away from the #1 spot in yards, he's also 90 plus attempts away. Like there's a difference in attempts as well. Like he hasn't thrown the ball as much as these guys. So that takes into account. If you give him 100 more pass attempts, where's he at? You know. But
let's
I'm not
not
gonna glaze him.
90
I'm not gonna glaze him.
100 more passing attempts, and all he needs to average is 5 yards on those passing attempts, and he's literally right there. But
I'm not gonna glaze him, bro. You
it's
don't
fine.
need to.
Let's move to the rushing side. Saquon finally broke the fuck out and showed some stints of what he did all year last year. 14 carries, 150 yards, 1 touchdown, and he left the game in the late third,
Yeah.
I believe. He pulled up on a first down run. With a little hamstring injury, which they said the reports came out today saying he should be good to go for Green Bay after the bye week. I think they said he was looking good in practice and wasn't laboring too much. Big surprise, and I'm glad they're getting it going. Tank Bigsby.
Oh yeah.
Let me, for the people that didn't watch the game. 3rd and 31. No hope in picking up the first down. Tank Bigsby gets hit 3 yards downfield and somehow runs through people and picks up the first down. 3rd and 30. Well, this says his longest run was 29 yards. I don't believe that's true because, like I said, I believe it was 3rd and 30. Maybe it was 3rd and 29. It was
No,
3rd
it
and
was
a
3rd and
fucking
29.
mile.
Yeah.
And
Whatever.
he pulled it
3rd
off.
and Bigsby.
Tank the Tank Bigsby, as we now refer to him as. Also, I think the stat was like the first time in 20 years, maybe, that the Eagles have had 2 rushers rush for over 100 yards. So glad we're giving Bigsby. Again, I know it was because of injury to Saquon, but glad to see they're mixing it up a little bit with other running backs, and we're getting production out of it. Finally, the run game looked great. 276 yards on. We only ran the ball 33 times for 276 yards. Love to finally see the offense and the rush game get back to what it should be. Devontae Smith, 6 catches, 84 yards, no touchdowns. That's fine. Jahan Dotson, 1 catch for 40 yards. As I believe it's ESPN, NFL Network, whatever network Randy Moss is a part of. Hey, Giants defender, you got mossed. Dallas Goedert, 3 catches, 28 yards, 2 tutties on tight end day. Saquon, 4 for 24 and a touchdown. Who's this Xavier Gibson guy? Because a former Jet, eh? Okay. He had a couple little stints. I'm sorry, he had 1 catch for 3 yards, but I heard his name a lot throughout the game. Let's throw it to the other side. Jackson Dart, 14 for 24, 193, 1 touchdown. I pray the man's is all right, because, here in Philly, we can hate you for playing for the other team or for a rival team, i.e., the Cowboys, the Giants. I don't even really know if we hate Commanders players, really, because the Commanders haven't done shit recently. I mean, last year they made some noise, but
made some noise since they've seen us in the championship.
Commanders are really like the little brother division. I'll give them the little brother of the division over the Giants at this point. Cam CTE Scattaboo. Hate to see a player's season end the way his did. And let me just preface this with, that was not a hip drop tackle You fucking stupid Giants fans. That was not a hip drop. For a hip drop to happen, you have to be on the ground. He got hit, landed the wrong way, and I'm sure everybody saw what happened. Hate to see it. I wouldn't wish that on CeeDee Lamb or Dak Prescott. And I hate CeeDee Lamb and Dak Prescott.
Why? Why do you hate them?
Because they play for the Cowboys. Why the fuck else?
But they're not good.
Listen, stop with the bias. Dak Prescott. If Dak Prescott played on any other team besides the Cowboys, the Chiefs, and the Patriots, we'd be saying Dak Prescott's a good quarterback.
Probably
Oh,
so.
hold on.
He's not elite. I'm not saying he's elite.
Wait. No, not even that. Regular season,
Yes.
give me Dak.
Regular
Please,
season.
give me Dak. Put Dak in. When it gets to the pressures
Give me
on and it's
Jalen.
time to
Give me
win a game,
Jalen. Jalen
and
all
it's
day, every day.
playoffs,
Jalen all
I
day,
don't
every
want
day.
Dak on my team.
Yes,
And
I agree.
It's night and day,
Dak
bro.
Prescott is a
He's a
regular
great player.
season
He's a great
elite
player.
quarterback.
He might be Hall of Fame caliber. I got no hate on Dak. But when you produce 2 playoff wins in 10 years,
When my quarterback has as many Super Bowl appearances as you do
I'm not
playoff
gonna
wins
believe you.
in way
gonna
less
believe you.
time, that's all I'm gonna say. But back to the fact, Scat, get better, because
please.
as much as I hate
Love that
Yeah,
company.
yeah.
as much as I hate watching you do it to my team, I love watching you run through people.
We love that competition in the
But
East over here.
But Scat, stop fucking leaning with your head. You are going to be out of the league in 5 years max if you keep running the way you do. And
Yeah.
hold on, sorry, somebody just called me on Discord.
Really, that's crazy.
How you feel about this game, Phil?
Yeah,
I mean,
let's
everything
get out
y'all
of my
said,
ear.
I don't really got too much to say.
No
on,
objections?
You know what I mean? Nah, I mean,
You think Jalen is in the MVP conversation or
Or
not?
do you think he should
I think
be?
he should. Yeah, that was the question. I think he should be. Yeah, I definitely think he should be.
Not leading the pack, not maybe top 5, but we got to give the dude his flowers at the end of the day. And
Right.
yes, I know that's coming from 2 Eagles fans, but you just heard a Vikings fan agree. Like, the Jalen hate is,
I love it.
so does Jalen, because he just
That's why I love
goes out there and proves
He
them wrong.
feeds
But
off it. He feeds off it, and I wanted to keep
Bro.
compounding every
Bro.
week that he
We-
sucks.
we all saw the screenshot of him walking by the TV before the Super Bowl and seeing 5 people picking the the Chiefs, and went, okay.
We've seen
So
the
what
heartbreak in
happened?
Super Bowl numero uno from a flag.
But let's talk about something else.
The next game?
No. Staying on this game real quick. Last point, because there's not really much else to say. Well, one, the refs.
No.
Refs- refs terrible on both sides.
Y'all saying the same point.
Refs terrible on
different
both
times.
sides.
I'm just ready for the next game. That's
But
all.
the last thing I had to say, that was a fumble.
1000% it was a fumble.
That was a fumble. Kayvon Thibodeau ripped the ball out of Jalen's hand. That should have been a fumble. That should have been Giants' ball. But on the same side, that wasn't an incomplete pass. Jackson Dart fumbled the ball as well. So, refs, I understand it's a non-conventional football play, but tighten the fuck up. As an Eagles fan, tighten the fuck up. Because I'm tired of hearing, the Eagles are cheating. No, the Eagles aren't cheating. The refs just suck. The refs suck at officiating that play. However, going back to last week, because Phil wasn't here. Phil, I will say, I like what the Vikings did. I like the player on all fours in front of the center and trying to stop it. I like that. I like.
That's Brian Flores.
I need to see more of that by any means necessary, trying to stop the play. That was
That's
great.
Brian
I
Flores
like
for
that.
you, man. That's Brian Flores for you, man.
But with that being said, we can move on. I'm done talking about the Eagles. Um, the other game that me and Jamar alluded to last week, um, AR8 versus former team, Packers Steelers. Um, I feel
You
like
know
this
what?
game.
Don't go over the stats on this one. Did you watch the game? Let's start there. Did you watch the game?
What game was this? Was this Monday or Sunday night?
Yes.
Um,
Or Monday night.
I did watch.
It was
I
one of them.
watched some again.
No, it wasn't Monday night. It was Sunday. You
No,
right.
no, that's Sunday night. Again, I'm 31. Actually, I lied. I was 30 at the time of this game.
Yeah, you
So
were.
I was still 30 at the time of this game, and I was also 30. I was still 30 at the time of the Vikings Chargers game, but
Yeah, you're funny
30
as hell.
plus, 30 plus. You know, we get tired a little earlier,
That's true.
especially having a child, especially having kids. And even though Jamar's not close to or pushing towards 30 yet, but he understands having kids drains a lot of energy out of you. So
Yeah,
you know, sometimes we tend to fall asleep a little early.
it happens.
For the first 3 quarters, I think it was pure and utter domination by the Steelers.
Yes.
Then came the fourth quarter, and the Packers outscored them 21-6. So
Yeah.
this game is a lot closer. Was a lot closer than the 35-25 final score. I thank you for telling me to go a different direction with this, because yes, I agree. This game
Yeah,
was a lot closer than it seemed.
and I want everybody pay attention. That was a real analysis from Colin because stats never really tell the full story.
'Cause-
My boy just did
you ready?
a real analysis.
You ready?
Hold on, you know how
Yeah.
I do, Colin. I like that one.
Appreciate you.
I like that one. Hell yeah.
Because now going to stats,
There we go.
Jordan Love threw for 360 yards and 3 touchdowns, while Aaron Rodgers only threw for 219 and 2 touchdowns. But like we said, that this game was a lot closer up until the fourth quarter. Because once the fourth quarter came, I don't know what the Packers did in between quarters, or a little something like that. But they got on their A game, and they kind of put belt to ass in the fourth quarter. Because before the fourth quarter, the score was what? 19-14? Very close game, very good game. Passing wise, you wouldn't see that, but rushing wise, Pittsburgh 18 total carries, 93 yards. Green Bay 26 carries, 94 yards. Very very close in the run game. But like I said, that passing stat is where the difference came. Can I see? No, I guess I can't. I can't see quarter by quarter. Roman Wilson, 4 catches, 74 yards, and a touchdown. DK 555 and a tutty. Tucker Kraft, brother. I don't know what Tucker Kraft has been smoking, snorting, popping these past few games, but let me. Where's the splits? No. Stats. I want game by game. Why can't I see that? Actually, let's do this. Let's go Packers. So, this past game against the Steelers, he went for 7 catches, 143, 2 touchdowns. Last week against the Cardinals, 5 catches, 58, and a touchdown. Why did I feel like he did a lot more that game? Maybe it was the week before? No. Why did I feel like he popped off? Maybe it was last week. What game were we talking about where both tight ends popped off? Was that the Bengals? Steelers game or Bengals Green Bay? Oh no, that was the Steelers game against the Bengals, I think. No, whatever. Back to the game we're talking about. Yeah, I mean, I guess are the Packers still kind of in playoff contentions right now? Oh yeah, the Steelers are leading their division.
I will say Aaron Rodgers definitely proved himself this year to me.
Mm-hmm.
I was more a part of the narrative where I thought it was over for him. I thought
After last year, absolutely.
Not even after last year. I've been out on him since his like last year in Green Bay. Like I just thought he was one of them guys where it wasn't gonna get better. But I don't know. There's some fire in him where he's trying to ball out, and you can tell it's a Aaron Rodgers thing because I mean DK as well.
I was gonna say,
but the
pairing him with DK.
Steelers don't have that many new pieces, right? But the pieces they do have actually has their offense moving to the point where in the beginning of the season their offense was moving and their defense was lacking.
Now everybody's.
Now I feel like we got a balance going on, or not we, because I'm not a Steelers fan, but the Steelers have a balance going on where now they are, and let me say this carefully, no interruptions by both of y'all. Now they are, the vibe could be reminiscent of the 2010s and the early Steeler vibe when they had Ben Roethlisberger, an able quarterback, and a stellar defense. Now, did they win that Super Bowl that I'm thinking in my head? I don't think so. But
What was that?
there.
What's no. Yeah, Steelers Cardinals.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
Green Bay.
I was saying Steelers Green Bay. Yeah,
They lost.
that's the one I was thinking. But no, you're to your point, the Steelers did win one in that era. But yeah, Jamar, that's the one I was thinking about, the Green Bay joint. And who they lose that shit to?
Mr. Aaron Rodgers.
So all I'm saying is, it seems like both y'all agree. Colin, you verbally told me. Jamar, let me know if you agree or if you don't. I think Aaron Rodgers, I'm not saying next year is going to vibe out, but this year it seems like with the Steelers, with DK, I think that offense got something to prove, man.
All right, this is my take from it. Aaron Rodgers is a great Hall of Fame quarterback. Yeah. Da 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 da. This team, the Steelers, has not won a playoff game in 10 years. That's insane. They don't have that winning culture. They don't have that wild card culture. They don't you can add Aaron Rodgers in there. What's up? Speak your mind.
Let me just do it this way. Last year, a declining Russell Wilson was the quarterback. 2023, Super Bowl champion Kenny Pickett. 2022, Kenny Pickett again. 2021.
Smorgasbord of motherfuckers.
No, but
But Mason Rudolph.
I didn't realize.
Justin Fields.
No. 2021 was Big Ben.
Oh wow!
I didn't realize Big Ben was still in the league 4 years ago.
But a declining Big Ben. Big Ben been declining for like 2 years.
Phil, 3,740 yards, 22 touchdowns, and 10.
Don't tell me. So you just told me you wasn't watching football in 2021. Thank you for admitting that.
I was focused on my Eagles.
Watching football. I respect that. But again, stats don't mean nothing to me when I'm watching the game. Like I said, 2 years of a declining. I'm trying to make your point. You started this point. I don't really care for this point, but I'm trying to add to the context. I was gonna say that in a more condensed version, straight shot. Yeah, that's what I've been saying. Aaron Rodgers, even though I thought he was going to add to the lackluster quarterback play, has proven me wrong.
He's doing decent.
Yeah, and they've been having. And to your point, they have been trash quarterback play for
my expectations.
let's go back to Jamar's point real quick before you say your expectations. For the last 10 years, lackluster quarterback play.
My expectations was
That's an excuse, though.
maybe seven wins. They're
Do you
already over
understand
halfway
what
there.
The difference between an excuse and an explanation is the haters looking at the spectacle. That's all I'm saying. So I'm gonna say it's an explanation.
No
You can
hating.
say it's a it.
No
No.
hating.
It don't matter
There's no
what
excuse.
you say.
There's no room
It
for
don't
excuse.
matter what you say. I'm telling you the truth. The difference between the explanation and the excuse is the spectacle of the hater. That's it.
Damn,
We're
Jamar, he
saying
just
the
called you
same thing,
hater.
baby.
He just
We're
called
saying
you
the
hater.
same thing.
Okay. So their
We're saying
last
the same thing.
playoff win came in 2017, right?
I'm agreeing with both of y'all.
Remember-
You over here.
Wait. The last
am I waiting
playoff
for?
win of the Steelers came in
Hold
2017.
on. I'm falling. All right, I'm back.
It came in 2017, right?
Sure, we'll go with
ahead,
that.
man. I'm trying not to fall. Go ahead.
Who won the Super Bowl that year?
Wait. Hold on. You said I'm sorry.
Shut
I missed the
up.
whole point. I missed the whole point, guys.
Who won the motherfucking Super Bowl that year?
No. What was the
Wait,
If we're talking about I'm hating on the spectacle of the Steelers.
What's
and we're talking about lackluster QB play for the playoffs. When the Steelers are in the playoffs, they've lost the last 10 years, right?
That's what you said.
The
Yes.
last win came from the year of 2016 and the 2017.
Okay.
The
Right?
Patriots won.
Okay.
Right? So when you talk about the 2017 year, who won the Super Bowl, bro?
The Patriots.
2017.
2016, 2017, or 2017,
No.
2018?
2017 to 2018. Who won the Super Bowl? What quarterback?
Jesus, I remember.
What quarterback?
A
What
backup.
So look up stats before and after. You can do the stats or whatever. Lackluster. And a prime example. He won the Super Bowl against who?
Tom Brady.
No excuse. They have not won a playoff game in 10 years, bro. They're not a good team.
Okay,
Aaron
so
Rodgers being there now.
Yeah, I heard everything you said.
Because if they lose this year, if they lose this year,
right?
if they lose this year, next year you're gonna say, oh well, they had a declining Aaron Rodgers. They had a declining Aaron Rodgers. I'm just saying that's what it's gonna lead to.
That's
If they lose this year and then wild
what I
card,
just told you. Because of what
it's
I
gonna
just
be
told you.
oh, they had a declining, so you don't know
I
ball.
don't. Hold on. I don't. Wait.
No. You made this point. We starting off y'all point. I don't care for none of this shit. I'm trying to move forward. So you can't flip flop off your point. Jamar, you said they ain't lose shit for 10 years, and then Colin was like, hold on, let's give more context of why they ain't lose 10 years, and I was giving you further context. Now, what we even talking about? We all on the same side, and it sounds like we're not. What the hell is we talking about? I'm telling you. I'm asking what we talking about.
At this point, I don't even know what the fuck we're talking about anymore.
I know we all on the same side, and it sounds like we debating. Like, come on,
Aaron
man.
Rodgers is not the answer, bro. Still a suck. Not bought in. I've seen what they've done. I've seen their track record. I don't care if they got losing quarterbacks or they're regressing or this. They're not the team. They're not the team. That was just my point. And we can look. If Aaron Rodgers loses this year in a wild card, people will say, oh, well, he was regressing. So Steelers will be back next year. It's cool.
However, if Aaron Rodgers makes the playoffs, he will be progressing from the past 2 seasons. So if we're speaking on Aaron Rodgers, making the playoffs this year would be a progression, not a regression.
For him or for the Steelers? For him or for the Steelers? Would the Steelers progress? For him. Okay.
Because you took the Steelers' point and ran with it. We were more focused on Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers.
So if Aaron Rodgers takes the Steelers to the playoffs this year, he will progress.
Their playoff record is not that good.
But we're not speaking on the Steelers. We're speaking on Aaron Rodgers and his production since leaving the Green Bay Packers. He went to the Jets, got injured 2 minutes into the game, season ended. Last year came back with the Jets, very lackluster season.
Cheeks.
Now
he's
got a decent offense around him, and he's looking good again. Not elite,
but you could
not Hall of
argue
Fame.
He had a decent offense around him last year. So is it coaching?
Not really.
Nah, all right, that's cool.
Nah,
Like I said,
it's
I
the
can argue,
Jets.
but whatever.
It's
Yeah, yeah.
Phil. We are talking about.
Now let's not, it's Mr. Statman. I don't want
We're
to go
talking.
too deep,
No,
but
no,
we
no,
already
no,
too deep
no.
in this
We're,
tangent. Listen, I
we're
already agreed
talking
with you.
about
I
the.
already agreed with you.
We're talking about. Oh well, the 1-win Jets after pulling some shit out the
Oh,
ass.
I'm
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
falling.
Bye,
I'm
bye, Phil.
falling.
We're talking about the
That's
1-7 Jets.
Right.
Because guess what? If he had a good offense around him last year on the Jets wouldn't be 1-7 right now. That's all I'm
I
saying.
respect. All right,
That's
what we got going on this
that's
week,
it.
man?
That's it for the recaps. We're gonna switch it up a little bit this week. We're not
Okay,
gonna
all right.
dive right into the preview for next week because this is everybody's favorite time of year. Oh, unless you're unless you're a consistent playoff team and you're constantly making the playoffs and making the Super Bowl. So
Oh, I get where we're going.
we're approaching the trade deadline, boys. Let's talk about a couple of the moves that have been made so far. So Monday, October 27th, my birthday, we had. Well, first off, we had the Jaguars coming out and say Brian Thomas Jr. is off the board. Don't come calling for him. We're keeping him, which makes sense. I mean, the Jaguars are looking decent this year. What are they? 4-4, 4-3. Jacksonville is doing their thing a little bit. Just drafted Travis Hunter. Team's not looking too bad. So it makes sense. I mean, why would you want to deal your best wide receiver right now? Titans traded cornerback Roger McCreary to the Rams for a conditional 5th round pick. Then yesterday we had 2 moves, which I'm a little confused why the Patriots are trading away players when they're having an outstanding season. The Patriots traded Keon White to the Niners for a 6th round pick. Then the Patriots traded Kyle Duggar, safety, to the Steelers, along with the 7th round pick for a straight 6th round pick. Again, I'm not sure why the Patriots are being sellers currently when they're leading their division and in the position to make the playoffs. And then today, the big news for the Eagles fans, Jets traded cornerback Michael Carter and a 2027 7th round pick to the Eagles for wide receiver John Mechie and a 2027 6th round pick. As the Eagles fans know, outside of Coop and Quinion, the CB2 role has been absolutely fucking atrocious between Adoree Jackson and Keely Ringo.
It's been non-existent.
So, from reports, it sounds like Quinion and Coop are going to be the outside corners now, and Mr. Carter is going to play the nickel. Reading stuff on Twitter, apparently Michael Carter was great a couple seasons ago, and then has been getting hit with the injury bug, and has been struggling a little bit. So we'll see what happens. He's reunited with who was it? I don't remember what capacity he was with the Jets with, but when Carter was drafted, somebody on the coaching staff was there, and now they're with the Eagles as a advisor or something along those lines. So Carter being reunited with him and being thrown into this deadly Vic Fangio defense, I'm excited to see what happens. And lucky for him, he gets a whole 2 weeks to get acclimated with the defense and the scheme and everything like that, being that the Eagles are on a bye this week. So I'm excited to see that. Unfortunately, we won't have another episode before the trade deadline, but next Wednesday after the trade deadline has passed and all the trades are made, we can touch base on that again and see who really went out and made some good deals. And shit, let's see if the Patriots have a downfall after trading away these players. But with that being said, let's move along to the Week 9 previews, and let's jump right into it with the game tomorrow. For some, this may seem like a why the fuck are we talking about this type of game, but we could potentially see the return of Mr. Lamar Jackson and see if him and the Baltimore Ravens can turn this season around and make something out of nothing. Because 2-5 going into Week 9 is not where you want to be. So tomorrow night, Baltimore Ravens versus Miami Dolphins. Both teams kind of struggling. Both teams got a nice win last week. Looking up a little bit. So boys, talk to me. What are we looking for in this game?
I have no analysis on this game, but pure fandom. Lamar Jackson coming back. I didn't put money on it, right? But I'm in a lot of football circles, football talks, sports talks, and right now, from the Twitters to the Facebooks to the Discords I'm in, they tagging me and say, "What'd you say in August? You said Ravens was a Super Bowl contender." So yeah, I got pie on my face. And it don't feel nice. So I need Lamar Jackson to come back, play, so I don't look like a dummy out here, because I'm respected in some of these groups that I'm mentioning. I said some, not all, but now the respect is dwindling. So Lamar, come back and make me feel smart again. That's all I got.
I mean, from your takes on this podcast, you don't seem very smart as it is. So,
I mean, I'm not gonna take that literal when I
Good.
told you from August and on
the
week
Denver
of.
Broncos are gonna beat the Eagles.
Nah, I didn't say it like that, because I'm not a fan of either team, but I'm a fan of winning and I'm a fan of prediction, and my prediction was right. Again,
Your prediction
I
was
could
right
tell. I
because
could
of a
tell for
no
that.
call
I
PI
can
at the
tell.
3-yard line.
That's cool. That's cool. I can tout for that, but let's not go on a tangent. I'm actually saying, Lamar, I need you back so I can tout for that, because I'm getting killed out here, man. A lot of people are saying, the Ravens. Got one guy saying, "Man, I put money because you said you were confident." Like, man,
Yeah,
that's
confident
not
enough
me.
to say that Lamar Jackson's
I
going to
said,
do Lamar Jackson things and make the fucking playoffs. Not that Lamar Jackson was going to get injured. And
I told
going into Week 9, they're 2-5.
right. I told people I didn't bet it, and I didn't say they were going to. I said they were one of the teams I liked. Like I said Eagles definitely could get back there. I said I liked the Ravens, and then I didn't like the Chiefs, but I did like, maybe the surprise Bills, like maybe Josh Allen time. But but yeah, they killing me. That's all I got. Somebody else say
Jamar, going on a tangent real quick. Can you get your fucking wife, please? No. Can you get your fucking wife?
Hold on for the hold on.
His wife is my sister, by the way. His wife is my sister, so I can say this.
That's all I was about to say.
What?
That
Why
sound
did she?
hella disrespectful if you don't know the context.
Well, a little more context. She just texted me and said, "Give Jamar or send me $30 for Jamar's time." Excuse me? I barely have $30 in my goddamn bank account right now. What the hell?
Send me $30. Like that's
Fucking
why don't you donate?
What the fuck? Yeah,
tell
donate
her
to the
To
parlays.
the Dad Sports Podcast. Tell her I need to enhance my Wi-Fi.
I said, kiss my ass. fuck you talking about?
Oh, fuck.
But yeah, you guys got any analysis on this game? Because literally, I like, and I'm sorry for anybody that said that was a weak analysis. This is just more personal to me. Dolphins defense is ass. Tyreek Hill's not in
CTE
there.
Tua.
Yeah. I do love the emergence of Malik Washington as a reliable pass catcher. That's all I really got. So
I'll
who
be
else?
honest. Other than obviously talking about the Vikings Lions game and then the other big game of the week, the Chiefs Bills,
Right.
I was looking at these games and I was like, what the fuck are we going to talk about tonight? Because it's either two terrible teams going up against each other or a powerhouse team versus a fucking bottom 5 team. I
Yeah.
was lost going through these games trying to pick something, and the reason I picked this game is for the clear and precise reason of Lamar Jackson should be coming back. Both teams are both Ravens are 2-5, Dolphins are 2-6. I was just excited to talk about the return of Lamar Jackson because
I think it's over. All right, since we don't got nothing to say on Jamar, I don't know. It sounds like I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
All right, I already assumed. I'll just say this. I'll say this so we can move on. I'll say this to maybe spark a smaller conversation within this game. Is this Tua's last year in Miami?
let's be honest. Last year should have been Tua's last year in the Dolphins.
Let's be honest. 2 years should ago where he was on the field looking crazy. No, I'm sorry.
It's more like Mike McDaniel's last year in Miami.
Listen.
It's definitely
listen.
But are they? I guess. All right. So I'll add that. Since I agree with you, Jamar, I'll add that. Is this a clean house after this year? Like if they don't turn it around, if they don't have momentum down the stretch,
Gotta be. If they don't, they're incompetent.
Hey Jeffrey,
Recognizing national football.
Mr. Laurie. When the Dolphins fire Mike McDaniels, if you are not on the phone immediately to bring him as our offensive coordinator, I am going to be livid. My Twitter is going to be filled. My Twitter is going to be filled with hate talk against Jeffrey Laurie. Because why the fuck are we not bringing Mike McDaniels in as our OC?
Let's see how it play out. Let's see how it play out for two though, bro.
Yeah, y'all starting to what I say from the jump.
We
Where's the passing
our
game? And now what? So that's what I say. But Colin, you're not wrong. But let's
again, I totally get that this is Kevin Patullo's first year in a play calling capacity as a whole.
Yeah.
Philly is a very tough place to be a coach in and a player in. So our expectations, especially coming off of last year, is win, 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 and produce on offense. And unfortunately, his play calling has not led or not matched. And again, it's hard to do when you're replacing
head coach of New Orleans.
Mm-hmm.
Kellen Moore, sorry, when you're replacing Kellen Moore, who had this offense firing on all fucking cylinders last year, I understand those are big shoes to fill. But our offense, granted, other than the past 2 weeks,
if we were 2-4, I would agree with you and say call Mike McDaniels now, get him on. We're 6-2. He's figuring it out. We're into a bye week. Let's see how we hold up against the gauntlet we got to go against now. Like, those 2 games we lost, we should have won, and we can blame the offense.
Well, let's put it this way: the Denver Broncos game, we definitely should have won. That Giants game, I don't know what the fuck was going on. I don't think we deserved to win that game.
It's been all season.
But
all season with every team, it's football, bro.
Back to the task at hand. Yeah, honestly, this is going to be a fucking massacre by the Ravens with Lamar coming back as long as the offense gets back to doing what they need to do. I don't think we have anything else to say about this game, so we can gladly move forward. Although I think it's kind of funny that both teams are third place in their division at 2 wins and 5-6, but I think this is the listen. If the Ravens come out and lose this fucking game, sorry Baltimore fans, but you can kiss the fucking playoffs goodbye.
Yeah,
This is your make or break game. You win this, you're back in playoff contentions because I think, like Jamar said, I think the AFC 7th seed is a 5-win team right now. You win this game, you're only 2 games.
NFC. I'm not sure about the AFC. But
No.
I did say last week that KFC was coming back. I did 2 weeks ago. I said that they're not out of it.
Yes. So still,
Now,
so the Kansas City Chiefs are the 7th seed and they're 5-3. So Ravens fans, you win this game, you're back in talks.
in the hunt. You're in the
So
hunt.
we'll leave that at that. God, these fucking playoff pictures are fucking disgustingly annoying. Real quick, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready for the downfall of the Indianapolis Colts. Plain and simple. Maybe not. We got about 2. Bro, why do they have such an easy fucking schedule?
How the cookie
football.
crumbles, bro.
You know
Wait,
what?
I didn't know
You
that
know
was on
what?
schedule, though.
What?
I didn't know we were talking about that game.
We're not. I just saw them at the top of the AFC and had to throw it out there. Even if the downfall doesn't happen in the regular season, I can't wait for them to lose round 1, the first game of
Daniel
their
Jones
playoffs.
is my fantasy quarterback, so let's keep balling for a
Fuck
little
you.
bit, all right? No, what? My team is ass, man. I need all the help I could get. Cheeks, Jamar, my team's cheeks.
Let's talk.
Sad.
Let's
It's sad
On fantasy?
my roster get.
On fantasy?
Yeah.
Bro,
Terrible,
my
man.
fantasy team was done in week 2, and I'm not in any other league. So
I'm 6-2 in my league. I'm winning. So
Man, I don't even want to talk to you, then, man.
I'm winning. I'm looking
ain't with
good.
it.
But guess what? I got Dak Prescott as my QB. Regular season guy. Let me draft him.
Hey, you
Put some points
smart.
out.
You smart. What can I say?
no, if he was smart, he would have drafted Daniel Jones. All right, let's move on to the second most exciting game of the week.
I just want to say I didn't draft Daniel Jones. I scooped him up when C.J. Stroud was throwing up lemons the first three games. All right.
Vikings Lions.
It's crazy.
Again, and I
Good
hate to
game.
say this as the Viking fan, I'm not gonna have a lot to say on this game. I think it should. I mean, maybe this is a spread wise, not money line. Maybe this is a JJ McCarthy coming out game like Jamar somewhat alluded to early. But I'm a true Vikings fan. I'm telling you that's not the case. So I'm just hoping for some competitive quarters, something we could build off of. The Lions are rolling right now. Jameson Williams, up and down. I should say inconsistent, but when he's on, he's on. I'm on Ron. Like, can't stop that motherfucker.
Hey.
You know what I mean? Like the two-headed monster. I'm not done.
Guess what?
The two-headed monster.
Guess what?
Hold on. I'm not done. I don't want to guess nothing because I'm telling you, there's
Nope.
nothing to guess. I'm telling
Nope.
you. Wait.
Incorrect.
What? No. Who? What?
Vikings. Money line. Hammer it.
Man, you can say that a part of your analysis, man. Let me finish. All I'm saying is, as a real Vikings fan, man, I just don't think this is a good spot for us right now, Kevin. And I can say, and I guess because I'm actually I'm a Vikings fan, so I follow all the message boards and all the people who they feel like they talk to, somebody that knows somebody behind the scenes that said somebody that seen something, and they said like Kevin O'Connell's really catching heat for his decision for Carson Wentz. Is starting to create some hesitation within the team organization. So even if they do roll out JJ McCarthy, what that tells me is there's a portion, I won't say half, there's a portion of the team that's like, yo, maybe you should have threw Max Brosman out there. JJ McCarthy's not ready. And I know there's a portion of the team because I'm part of that portion of the team if I was on the team. Why the hell you went ahead and signed John Wolford? Who the fuck is that? Man, you
You
better
need
go
you
find.
need an emergency third
No, I
quarterback.
need somebody. No, I needed somebody that could play, suit up. Like I'm not saying like a Joe Flacco, but you see what the Bengals did? They was like they let Jake Browning play for a quarter and a half. They said, hell no, we got to go get somebody that could play real quick. And that's what I'm saying. There's people. Look, Jamar, know what I'm saying. So I guess I have no faith for this weekend, guys. I know you come on here. If you do support us, we appreciate it. Like, comment, subscribe, share. And you expect as most of an unbiased opinion and analysis on the game as we possible can give. But today I can't. As a fan, we're gonna get slaughtered. That's all I got.
You know why I disagree? Because there is one player that is finally off the injured list. A man that I have been talking about week in, week out, that I can't wait to see him play after the immaculate season he had last year. Your run stopper, your middle of the field pass stopper, a man by the name of Andrew Van Ginkel, AVG, is making his season debut. And you think that man is going to allow you guys to go 3-5?
Yes.
I don't
But
care
it's not up to
who.
him.
I don't care who you have at
It's up to
quarterback.
JJ McCarthy.
No, it's
and our
not.
weak ass
No,
offensive
it's
line
not.
right now.
You want to know
All
why
right,
it's not?
man.
Hey Jamar. Hey Jamar.
Man.
Yo,
Who wins championships?
the defense, man.
And you
Yeah,
got your
that's
guy
awesome.
back.
This is a regular
You got
season
your
But they
game.
guy
have
We're
back.
help.
talking about
Well,
champion. This
but
is a
they
regular
have
season
help.
game.
They
It's a
have
regular
help.
season game. Y'all talking about championship. You
No,
just said it.
I'm just
Defense
saying.
win championship.
But
This is a
wait,
regular season
what
game.
gets
And
you to the
AVG has
championships?
rust.
No.
Hold on, rust,
What
right?
gets you
Come
to
on.
the
Y'all know
championships?
sports. You're not about to just come off the injury and come play like how you played last year. I expect that AVG that you're talking about, that you're imagining, that you saw him put up incredible stats and incredible highlights last year, that guy is coming back in 2, 3, 4 weeks. Right now, we getting a 75% version of that. Man, hammer the Lions -9. They're gonna win by 20. Like, damn, I'm trying to tell you.
And I'm trying to tell you, you're wrong.
Hopefully, I am wrong.
Because when you walk out of this game
But
4-4,
it is what it is.
I don't want to hear shit from you next week.
I'm always gonna talk my shit. You
No,
can't stop
I'm gonna
me.
fucking.
You can't stop me
Well,
from
hey,
winning
guess
that.
what? I can
That's
do
the
this.
crazy part.
I can do this.
You
Ready?
can't
Hey Jamar. Hey Jamar, how's it going over there? Yeah, you see that, right? You see that, right? You see what I
I
did?
can still hear him. I can still hear him.
Hold on.
Yeah, I
Wait.
don't know what you did. He's still here.
Hey,
He's still
how about
here.
now? How about now?
Go ahead.
Hey,
What's up?
hey, Phil. Oh, yeah. So when he comes on,
Nah, but I will say.
he's not even. I haven't muted him. He's not even saying anything. He's
I
out.
don't know. But I will say, look.
But
I don't.
I was saying, I have your number. You can never block me, and I know where you live. I'm always gonna
I
talk
don't-
my shit.
I don't count the Vikings out. I don't count any team out. So what we've seen through 8
Unless
weeks,
they
right?
playing the Eagles.
But-
Don't let Jamar
but-
fool you.
but-
He
no,
the most
wait,
biased. He said, I
wait,
don't
though.
count no teams out.
I don't.
Dot,
I
dot,
don't.
dot.
After
Unless
seeing
they
through
playing
8 weeks.
the Eagles.
After
Man,
8 weeks, the 2-5 Giants beat us. Wow, crazy.
that is crazy.
But what I do look at is the Lions are pissed off right now
Man,
because
okay.
Green Bay is number 1 in their division,
Yep.
and Green Bay plays Carolina this weekend. That means Detroit has to play Minnesota with all they got. They cannot afford to lose anymore.
So you agree with me or you agree with Colin?
I agree. I agree that. Okay, and it sucks to say, JJ McCarthy is not ready for this Detroit Lions team. He's
And
not
that's
ready
all
for
I was-
Aiden Hutchinson. He's not ready,
I was
and
trying to
his
say.
not even just him. His offensive line is not ready for this. This is the division game, and playoff implications are on the line. If Detroit loses, they drop 2 games. Detroit has to play at a level of winning football. Minnesota's trying to play at a level of let's try to get the win this week with a I'm not even calling him a rookie, but like JJ going in. It's tough. It's tough to win those kind of games. I don't count them out. I'm not saying like Detroit's gonna mop the floor. It's gonna be. We don't know in this league. But what's on the line and what's at stake in grown men in the NFL trying to win
Mm.
is favoring towards Detroit this week based on the standings right now. They're not comfortable where they're at number 2 behind Green Bay. They're not. And Green Bay's playing the Panthers. I just see Detroit doing what Detroit does with that 2-headed running back they got. Amon Ra, that defensive line, it's looking more like the Lions this week. And I don't want to be rude or anything, but JJ is coming off an injury and he's getting thrown into that. This is the game he's starting in, where a lot is riding. I don't think he's ready. I don't think he's ready. Carson Wentz starting, offensive line getting healthy this week. We could see some magic happen, but
And Colin, I just want to let you know
it's
before
tough.
you say anything, because I know you're gonna say something, and then we can move on after you say something. Because Kevin O'Connell subliminally, I said the word a little bit chopped up, but y'all know what I was trying to say, was ready to roll out with Carson Wentz as the QB1 for the remainder of the season. That's why he was wishy-washy about, is J.J. McCarthy healthy enough? Boy, J.J. McCarthy was definitely healthy enough 2 weeks ago. All right? He was dressed last week. You know what I'm saying? What Jamar saying and said, it has a lot more validity than we're giving him credit for. And he's a Michigan man, so he knows he's a quarterback. J.J. McCarthy is not ready, at least for this game, man. And
O-line, bro.
and I'm mad as hell. I'm mad as hell we signed John Walford because who, man? Come on, man. There's not a backup we could have picked off for another team. Like, damn, like
Behind that O-line, bro, I don't. It's gonna be tough. I know how JJ likes to play. He likes to have time. He likes holes he can run through. That's gonna be all taken away, and it's not gonna be pretty. So, that's just my take on it. Vikings could win by 30. That's still my take. You know, I don't know anymore.
If Vikings win by 30, a few players done got hurt. A few players done got hurt on the Lions, man. Jared Goff got hurt. Jameis Wilson tore his ACL again. David Montgomery got arrested before the game. Like, some crazy shit had to have happened, man.
They coming to play, man. Because they're not number 1. That's the difference. They're not number 1 in their division. They got more wins than Green Bay.
Colin, go ahead, man.
They feeling that.
Say what you want to say, man. Because you over here a Viking supporter. I'll take it. Go ahead, man.
Vikings.
Hold on. Let me just record this so I can play this at Christmas time. All right, go ahead, man.
Vikings. Panthers. Money line.
You just said some bullshit.
Y'all said the same thing when I told you the Gators were going to win a few weeks ago. Y'all both looked at me.
You could bring that up on Friday.
Y'all both looked at me sideways when I said Vandy was going to win a couple weeks ago.
And Vandy was favored, so I'm not giving you no credit for that. Florida, we'll give you credit. We'll give you credit for that on Friday. So, and you got anything NFL touting to do? If not, let's stick on NFL, man.
There's a guy on the Panthers by the name of something Macmillan.
Nah. What's his first name?
And there's a
What's his first name? Say his first name. Colin, you funny as hell.
Tetrahydrogon de la Suarez Macmillan. And AVG.
Yeah.
Clock it.
Yeah. I might play that. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I'm throwing pizza money on it, y'all.
That's fine. I'm saying.
I'm not playing
well,
that.
I really haven't been gambling, so.
Jamar lying, man. Jamar,
No, he's
I'm
not.
gonna tell you a story
He's
about
not.
Jamar.
He's not. He hasn't sent me any parlays in 3 weeks. This man is done.
Because I'm about to tell you a story about Jamar, y'all, man. He put in a parlay first week, first game type, John, and he could have won like 2 bands, but he cashed out for like 400.
Don't keep bringing that up.
He been chasing that John ever since, and he hurt. I would hurt too, but At least you came out with some.
I retired, bro. I threw the jersey in the rafters. I'm done. And then this whole gambling scandal, NBA,
Mm-hmm.
it don't make me want to gamble, bro. I'm done.
My boys are
The
gonna try to
refs,
sue FanDuel.
how the refs is playing right now, and how they officiating. I want no parts of it, bro.
That's why y'all gotta
And
bet
that's
Chinese
why I
basketball.
said
I'll keep my little $5. I'll
Vikings,
keep it.
Panthers.
Chinese basketball is the wave.
I'm gonna start betting on that. If that's what you're saying, I'll go for that. But any
Don't
of
cheat
this
over
mafia, these mafia sports,
there.
I want no parts of it, bro. I
Nope.
can't, man.
Well, Colin, what's the third game? Just so, cause I gotta
Chiefs,
I gotta go. Real quick.
Bills.
Give me
Chiefs
the
Bills.
Chiefs.
Josh
You
Allen
said give me
revenge
the
game.
Chiefs.
Josh
Yo,
Allen
who's
revenge
home?
game.
Who's home? Who's
Josh
home?
Allen's revenge game.
Can someone advise me?
Bills. Is there in
Where's
Buffalo?
Highmark Stadium?
Oh,
Yeah,
Bills?
Buffalo, New York.
I don't know. I don't know the stadium name. I ain't all like that. You know what I'm saying?
Stop acting like you don't know what the fuck Kansas City's stadium's called.
Well, I do know that Arrowhead, but
Well, if it's not Arrowhead, then what is it? The Bill Stadium.
I mean, you look, see, you know why I know
Give me the Chiefs.
I'm okay with what you just said because you were right. I will never be mad when someone's right. I will only be mad if you say foolishness. So you was right. I should have process of elimination. I'll give you that, Colin. I'll give you that.
Give me the Chiefs.
Put your thinking
but
cap
yeah.
on there, Philly.
My fault. What I'll say is, give me the Chiefs. Yeah. I like the Chiefs here.
Give me Patrick Mahomes.
And everybody's healthy. I think Rashid Rice is mad he ain't played in first 6 games, and he knows this is a staple game. Like, yeah, he came back, did some nice stuff, but this is the game to come back and do some nice stuff against a Bills team, a Bills defense, I'm saying, that's not even rated that high if you go look at the ratings. So I think Chiefs is going wiggle here. What I will say is, though, they're gonna lean on Kareem Hunt because Isaiah Pacheco is out.
No, he's not. He's questionable. He's
Questionable?
expected to
My
return this week.
apologies.
He's actually expected to play.
I thought he was out. Okay. But for me, because I'm a betting guy, we don't bet on questionable players because that's a recipe for first, second quarter production, and then you're out again because you're still not 100%.
Mike Evans.
So there you go. So with that being said,
Oh, stop it! Who the fuck expected Mike Evans to fall on his shoulder like that and dislocate his collarbone? Come on.
You're absolutely
Listen. If he re-injured the injury he was nursing, then yes, we can say Mike Evans came back too soon. Nobody expected him to land on his shoulder, break his collarbone, and then also get knocked the fuck out.
Respect.
Come on.
I'll give you that.
I
give you that. That's more specific. But you can agree in a general standpoint because I know you just said you're
rushing people back. Rushing people back is never a good thing.
You're active gambler. Exactly. You know, so for me, when a player has the questionable tag, it's to me it's almost like their value to the game is 75%, not 100%. Sometimes it's 50%, depending on what the injury is. I think this injury is more maybe like 75%. But
well, I mean, yeah, when you're a running back and you have a MCL knee injury, you're gonna be limited. But
give me the Chiefs.
Nah,
because Josh Allen, and I like to follow the trends. He's 1-8 against Mahomes. That's playoffs. That's regular season. He is 1-8.
Yeah.
The one win was in regular season.
Hey,
maybe,
wait. You know what's funny?
You know what's funny?
You know what's funny? I believe it was week 2. I want to say it was week 2. It was where the trends would allude to it, with going off of what you said, how you like to follow whatever the fuck you said. Following that would have meant that the Chiefs would have won week 2 because in Mahomes' career, he's never lost 2 games to start the season. But you know what happened? He lost 2 games to start the season. So you know what else could happen? A 1-8 head-to-head matchup between Allen and Mahomes.
You're talking about a 2-game sample size and a
no, 2 game. 2 games.
Sample. You said the
I'm
first
sorry,
2 games. He never
but
lost the
yeah,
first 2 games.
but how long
I'm
has
talking 2
Mahomes?
games.
But 2 games. But how many seasons has he been in the league?
It don't matter. How many times he beat Josh Allen?
But
8
how?
times.
But how many seasons has he started off with at least 1 win through the first 2 weeks? Let's see.
Don't matter.
1, 2, 3,
2
4,
sample
5,
size.
6, 7, 8.
That's
8
how many times he
seasons.
beat Josh Allen.
Uh,
In 8 seasons, he beat him 8 times. 4 times in the playoffs.
I'm sorry, 7 seasons because the first season he only played 1 game. But that's 6 seasons of starting the season off at least 1-1.
That's 6 seasons of whooping on Josh Allen's team. Josh Allen in this game. This is the storyline. This is the headline. Can Josh Allen overcome his phantom losing streak of Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs and Andy Reid? Can he do it? Yes, he can do it. Yes, he can go out there and perform and be who he is and run, throw touchdowns and do all this shit. But will he? He's 8 and
Yes.
1. He will this week.
Well,
he
no.
will.
Well, no. He's 1-8.
He's 1 and 8. He's won 1 time. It was probably by like 1-2 points. I remember that game. But that wasn't a playoff game. That didn't matter. This game matters because they're both fighting for a spot in the playoffs. They both got 5 wins. This is a game. This is a high pressure game in Buffalo. I love Josh Allen. I love who he is and what he brings to the game and everything behind him. And I can say the same with Mahomes. But will he rise to the occasion finally? I see it. I want to see the king get knocked off. I live for that. But is Josh Allen ready to take his team to that promised land, man? And I hope it's this weekend. I really hope. I hope the Bills win. I'm rooting for the Bills this weekend. But do I trust the 8-1 Bills against Mahomes? Or 1-8, my bad. 1-8 Bills against Mahomes and Andy Reid and what they got established over there. I said this 2 weeks ago. Kansas City is not out of it when they was like 2-4 or 2-3. They're not out of it because they got coaching, they got players. They're going to make it happen. Hopefully Josh Allen can go in there and make noise. Quiet the league right now in regular season. It's a whole different ballgame. We get the postseason. I really hope. We'll see. It's
Vikings, Panthers, Bills.
Oh, Bills! You added the Bills. Like that.
Yeah.
I might take that.
So you gonna take it now with the Bills? What the hell?
If he,
What if the Panthers lose? It don't matter about the Bills.
Nah.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Green Bay is not losing to the Panthers. Detroit is not losing to the Vikings. No. The Bills have a chance.
So you're
This
not
is
gonna
equal
take the
opportunity.
parlay. You
This
literally
is
said
an
I might
equal-
take that. You said I might take that, and you just said
I
you're not
lied.
gonna take it. I'm
I
mad
lied.
confused, man.
I'm not taking anything. I'm just saying the
so
Bills
you a
might have a
gambler or
chance.
not?
The
You
Bills
a
might have
gambler
a
or not,
chance.
Jamar? Nah, is you a gambler or not? Because you got the crowd wanting to know. Like, I think you gonna throw that John in.
The Bills might got it. This might be a upset game. Like, they're 2.5 points.
Yeah, I'm looking at the
Bills-
line. I like the Chiefs. Chiefs win by 3.
I love the Chiefs in this. I love it.
Because in my opinion, if the line was like 2.5 or even 3.5, then yeah, the Bills would be more enticing.
Hey,
I
guess
think
what? Guess what,
they got-
smartass?
Hold on.
The line is 2.5.
I'm
It is
looking at the Sharp book. Sorry, I didn't. Domestic, but the Sharp book has it at 1, and that's where I follow because the Sharp book always indicates where the
Sharp
sharpest
book?
people put it. Yeah, nah, we could talk about all that, but you're right. If you want to talk about domestic 2.5, that's cool. But the Sharp book literally has it at -1. So that tells me, yeah,
-1 for who?
Kansas City.
Yeah, Bills on money line. Nah, I got my money with the Chiefs.
I can't wait to come back next week and talk my
And
shit.
I can only
No,
say
I
that
hope you do.
I love the competition between these two teams. It's a rival. This is a rival.
Definitely.
This is a big rival right now. And Josh Allen, he's got a lot to prove. He's got a chip on his shoulder against his team. When he sees that red run out that damn stadium,
Mm.
he's ready to eat.
And also, Colin, don't call me smartass if you're going to provide terrible information when the spread is 1.5 on FanDuel. So either way, the FanDuel domestic book favors the sharp book, which is -1. That tells me they want to invite Bills betters because they want you to assume this game is close. And although it's going to be close, it ain't going to be that close. That's why KC wins between 3 points and a touchdown. I'm just telling you that right now.
All right, you want to talk about it then?
He's all underdogs this week.
You want to
He
talk about it?
is.
Listen. You want to talk about it? The Chiefs beat the Giants. The
Oh
Lamar
man.
the
Hold on, hold
Lamarless
on.
Ravens. Stop. The Lamarless.
I'm not gonna
Stop.
stop because you trying to trump on my analysis. I ain't trump on yours. You know what I mean? This is just creating a whole back and forth for no reason. This is my analysis. You got the bill.
Talking
I'm
about the
still gonna play
Chiefs?
your parlay. I'm gonna still run your parlay, even though we against. We didn't talk about the Panthers game. I'm definitely against that one, and we against on all plays. I'm gonna still run your parlay, but this is just my opinion. I'm looking at the line. I like the Chiefs, man. That's it.
The
Game over.
Chiefs beat
He was gonna
one
steal. Yo, he funny as
legitimate
hell.
team, and that's the
Who?
Lions.
Okay.
They beat the Giants. They beat the Lamarless Ravens. They beat the Raiders, and they beat the Daniels list Commanders. Come on now.
They beat the
This
Lions.
Are you right, man?
they
You
beat
definitely
one
right there.
legit team.
No, you're definitely right, man.
And was
That's a
it?
valid
But
point.
correct me if I'm wrong. Wasn't that game also when the Lions had two injured defensive backs that ended up leaving the
This
game
is
early?
so this is where I go back to track record, right?
Now he is a valid point, though.
Out of the last, let's just say 8 Super Bowls, the Chiefs has played a majority of them. They're
Last
not a
8.
team to sleep
Okay.
on. Like they are a team that if the game is on the line and we need to win and advance, whether it's regular season, postseason, they got it. It's just like Tom Brady's dynasty, bro. They got it. They got whatever connects the two. The Chiefs are not coming to play, bro. They're trying to win another Super Bowl. They just lost embarrassingly to the Eagles. Like the most embarrassing Super Bowl ever. They're not about to lay over. Like even I said it 2 weeks ago. If the Chiefs come out and play the Lions like I think they're going to, they're going to be a problem again this year. They're building on that. They're not nothing to push over, bro. I don't care who they lost to or who they won. That's football. Any given Sunday, whatever. The Chiefs are a winning franchise by the heart of it. By all those guys on that team that's built into it. Mahomes, I don't want to make those implications like whatever. He's playing on the level of Tom Brady and what we've seen 10 years ago and what Brady was doing and winning those games and going into playoffs and no problem. Give me a ring. Let's go back next season. Give me another ring. This is a regular season against the Bills. It can go either way, regardless. We're just gonna keep it on the Bills and Chiefs. They're the favorites for a reason because everybody knows what they got and what they can offer because of what they proved in the past. Andy Reid, I don't like him for biased reasons. I don't. Mahomes to that circle, they got something, bro. They got a dynasty working. Whether we want to, Mahomes has 3 rings. How? How does he have 3 rings? Because he can play. He can ball. He can turn a game around on his head. No problem. He can shuffle pass it to the running back. He can. it's hard to stop him. It's and ask if you don't believe me that it's hard to stop him. Ask Josh Allen, bro. He's 0-4 against him in the playoffs. He's been stopped.
So you on the Chiefs
Josh-
or Bills, man? We don't know.
Chiefs all
All
day.
right. You
I already
said-
said that. Chiefs.
Oh, all right.
Chiefs got this. I'm just saying it could go either way. Sunday, whatever. But the Chiefs have the leverage. They're better.
All right. So, Colin, you throw your parlay in. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, you got any last words, Colin? Why don't
You
you
ride with the Bills.
repeat the parlay for everybody, just in case they want to tell, man?
1 second.
What you gonna add the Browns to it or something?
Panthers.
Are you really?
Bills, and
I
one
think he's
other.
placing it right now, y'all. You're not placing it right now.
He's locked in, bro.
Nah, man. I thought you were just BSing for the podcast. You're not
But
gonna
that's
really play
football.
that.
That shit could hit.
Nah,
That's
Jamar,
good.
don't encourage your boy to lose money. Come on, he just said he barely got $30 in his bank account. He about to lose
The
money.
way
Messing
the
with
way
Dave
that-
Jones. Come on,
the way
man.
this season been going, that could hit for $1 million. For $1 million.
Listen, man.
I
Come
like
on,
the
man.
game.
We gotta get to the closing remarks, man. Come on, man. I got things I gotta do.
I like Detroit versus Minnesota.
Yeah.
Football, man. Oh, it's all a football take. No hard feelings. I'm not trying to clown them.
You did all that and we can't even see what you did.
Nah, I can't even see. Just read it to us.
Yeah, just read it. First of all, it's on is that bet 365?
5 for $350. 5 for $350.
Talk to me next
You
week.
did all that. You did all that. Nobody could see what you said.
Shut the
So
fuck
I'ma
up. I
say
had
it
to
again.
deposit some money.
I would
Five
say
for
it again.
$350.
Can you repeat what you're about to do for the folks, man? Nobody's gonna be able to see it. All right, listen. You just caused people to go to the eye doctor squinting for
Yeah, I can't
10,
see it.
15 seconds. Don't squint,
This
Jamar. You go
dumbass
to the eye
fucking
doctor.
blur. Hold on.
It's 3 for 50.
You saying
$350.
hold on? You trying so hard to do it your way. Well, you could have just said it 5 minutes ago. just tell us what you bet. We still can't see it, bro. This is not one of those.
Wait. It says Vikings money. Is that money line?
See,
Money line.
you stuttering already
Panthers,
proved my point.
Money line. Bills money line.
So you gonna say it for the people or no?
That's for the
Bills.
That's for the streets.
Panthers,
That's what I needed.
Vikings.
And if you want to tell, text Colin. He'll text you the link. If you don't have
Tell
a,
us the only-
Fucking go
I'ma
on and put the
I'ma
goddamn
drop
bet
it-
in.
I'm gonna drop Colin's phone number in the comments.
No, the fuck
Text
you're
him,
not.
And he's
I will
going to text
block
you the
you.
link.
I will block you from the YouTube page.
Yo.
Tell at your own risk.
Yo, bro. My name is Dylan. Are you the guy that had the cool underdog?
Listen,
parlay?
If I get texts from random numbers asking for the tail, I will block you.
You already gave it to them. So if they lose, you owe money. You owe them money, bro.
The Dad Sports Podcast is not responsible for any wages lost in tailing bets and parlays that have been provided by this podcast. Bet at your own risk. For gambling problems, call 1-800-GAMBLER and get some help.
Get some help.
We are not sponsored, and we are
Call
not.
me.
Don't
you-
tell
I-
that one.
You call me. I get you right, man. I get you right.
All
But
right.
you got to put a
We
deposit
put Phil's
first.
number. We can put
Yeah, I'll
Phil's
put Phil.
number in the
I'm
comment.
dropping Phil's
Yeah,
number in the
go ahead.
comments.
Send all
Hit
your
him
money
up.
my way. Send all your money my way.
Hit him up.
No refunds. I'm just throwing that out right now. No refunds. I need all that.
Oh shit.
All right,
bro.
boys. I need to go eat dinner. That wraps it up. Like, subscribe, comment, share. Do whatever you got to do. Help blow this podcast up for us because we can't do it without y'all. We appreciate y'all watching week in, week out. And like we said last week, don't be afraid to drop some suggestions in the comments. We're always looking to improve, switch, change. There's no us without you. I mean, there is us without you, but we're just three dumbasses talking about football without you guys. So, Give us your comments, give us your recommendations, give us your suggestions, and we will read them, discuss them, and go forward. Because let's be honest, since like episode 2 or 3, we haven't gotten a single comment on our videos. But that could also mean you're not watching until the end to hear me give this spiel every single week. So, either you're not watching it all the way through, or you just don't care what I say. Either way, we appreciate you. We love y'all. That'll do it for us. Have a good night. Have a good day whenever you're watching this.